The master key to riches. Faith is the foundation, but action is the proof. Desire without action is fantasy. Belief without action is illusion. The man who dreams but does not move will die with his vision locked inside him. Action is the hammer that strikes the raw material of life into form. Every empire, every fortune, every triumph is born not of thought alone, but of thought expressed in action. Ideas are seeds, but action is the planting. Belief is sunlight, but action is the water. Without action, the richest soil yields no harvest, the brightest vision produces no result. Think of Andrew Carnegie. He believed in opportunity, but belief alone did not lift him from factory boy to steel king. He took action, working tirelessly, seizing chances others ignored, climbing step by step, investing boldly, moving faster than fear could catch him. Henry Ford envisioned an automobile for the people, but vision alone did not put wheels on the road. He acted, he built, he failed, he rebuilt, he streamlined. He pressed forward until steel and fire obeyed his will. His factories were not monuments of belief alone, they were monuments of belief translated into relentless action. Thomas Edison filled thousands of notebooks, but knowledge without action would have meant nothing. He experimented endlessly, he risked failure daily, he did not simply imagine light, he worked until the filament glowed. Walt Disney sketched dreams on paper, but paper dreams remain lifeless unless acted upon. He risked everything, money he did not have, ideas people mocked, ventures that seemed doomed. He built one animation studio after another. He poured action into imagination until his vision stood tall as Disneyland, as films that live long after his voice was silenced. Faith fuels persistence, but only action moves the world. And bold action, decisive, fearless, relentless, is the key to riches. How many men sit waiting for the perfect time, waiting for certainty, waiting for guarantees? They wait until their youth is gone, their fire is dim, their chance is lost. Perfection never comes, certainty never arrives, guarantees never appear. The man who waits, wastes. The man who acts, wins. Action carries risk, but inaction carries death. To act is to risk failure, but to wait is to guarantee it. To act is to stumble, but to hesitate is to rot. To act is to face resistance, but to wait is to be forgotten. The great men of history were men of decision. They did not merely think, they acted. They did not merely plan, they executed. Andrew Carnegie moved when others hesitated. Henry Ford pressed forward when others retreated. Edison, Lincoln, Disney, all were men who understood that destiny favors the bold. Napoleon Hill taught, do not wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. This is the law of action. Move first and the path reveals itself. Begin and the means will appear. Act and fortune responds. But action must be decisive. Half measures yield half results. Hesitation kills momentum. The man who decides quickly and acts boldly outpaces the man who hesitates endlessly. Great fortunes are built by men who saw opportunity, seized it, and moved before fear could paralyze them. Ask yourself, how many ideas have you buried in hesitation? How many dreams have you strangled in indecision? How many chances have slipped through your hands because you waited for certainty that never came? The riches you desire will not come to you. You must move to them. They are waiting at the far end of bold, relentless, decisive action. So act now, act boldly, act decisively. Let your faith express itself in fearless movement. Let your vision march into reality. Strike while your desire is hot, before doubt cools it. Do not wait for approval, for permission, for certainty. Fortune favors the man who dares. Action is the final proof of belief. Action is the true measure of desire. Action is the only path from dream to destiny. So move, decide, strike. For the man who acts boldly lives richly, while the man who waits dies wondering. All the principles converge now, like rivers joining into one mighty ocean. Desire was the spark. Vision gave it form, faith made it burn, persistence carried it through storms, learning refined it, gratitude aligned it, harmony protected it, action forged it. and resilience crowned it. Together they form the master key, the one key that unlocks the doors of destiny, the vault of riches, the gates of greatness. This key has been handed down through centuries, though few recognize it. The wealthy have used it. The powerful have lived by it. The dreamers who became legends clutched it fiercely when others let it slip. It is not reserved for kings or geniuses. It is not locked away from the poor or uneducated. It belongs to every man, every woman, every soul bold enough to grasp it. Napoleon Hill called it the master key to riches. Not money alone, for riches are more than gold. Riches are peace of mind, health of body, strength of spirit, abundance of opportunity, harmony in relationships, freedom of time, wealth in all its forms. And the master key opens them all. Andrew Carnegie knew it. He built his empire not by steel alone, but by principles, desire, vision, faith, persistence, action. Henry Ford applied it, revolutionizing not only transportation but the very rhythm of industry. Thomas Edison wielded it in laboratories lit with failure until they blazed with light. Abraham Lincoln held it in his heart as he stitched together a torn nation. Walt Disney dreamed with it, created with it, built worlds with it. And you, yes, you hold it now. It lies not outside you but within you, not in chance but in choice, not in luck but in law. The same law that governed them governs you. The same key that unlocked their fortunes waits in your hands. But here is the truth. Most men never use it. They let fear corrode it. They let doubt hide it. They let procrastination bury it. They live and die at the gates of greatness, key in hand, too timid to turn it. Do not be that man. Do not live small when you were designed for greatness. Do not bow to circumstance when you were meant to command it. Do not accept scarcity when abundance stands waiting. The master key responds only to those who dare. It requires decision, belief, persistence, gratitude, harmony, resilience, action. It requires you to live with purpose, to think with clarity, to move with conviction. It demands your full commitment, your burning obsession, your unyielding drive. But if you give these, it gives everything in return. Think of the power in your hands, to design your life, to shape your destiny, to create wealth, to command respect, to leave a legacy that echoes when your voice is gone. This is no empty promise. It is a law as certain as gravity, as exact as mathematics, as unfailing as sunrise. The question is not whether the key works. It always works. The question is whether you will use it. Look within. Do you feel the fire of desire? Do you see the vision clear in your mind? Do you believe in it with unshakable faith? Will you persist through storms? Will you learn from every step? Will you give gratitude for every gift? Will you walk in harmony with others? Will you adapt with resilience? Will you act boldly, decisively, relentlessly? If your answer is yes, then nothing on earth can stop you. Not failure, not doubt, not time, not circumstance. For the universe itself bends to the will of a man armed with the master key. So rise now, claim it, use it, step into your destiny. For the world is waiting not for another spectator, but for a creator, a builder, a dreamer with courage enough to act. And that dreamer is you. The master key to riches is already in your possession. Turn it, unlock the vault of your potential, step through the gates of greatness, live as the man you were created to be. For riches belong not to the timid, but to the bold, not to the hesitant, but to the decisive, not to the doubters, but to the believers. And now it belongs to you. Use the key and claim your crown.